Welcome again to Eleanor's journey. It's been an eternity that there hasn't been any video on here. I already thought I would never do a video again. But lastly, I watched my old videos and I thought what a gift this is to be able to watch everything again. So here I am again. I wanted to give you a little update on what's been happening with me and what are my new things that I do, because yeah, a lot's been going on. I won't make many words about the last month. I had the feeling of really being down, having regained everything again. But I don't think this is really interesting. Something that was very important and that gave me motivation again was that I've been riding my horse. And this, even though I'm as heavy as I am, just a few steps, but it showed me everything is just a few steps, and if you keep going and if you don't judge yourself, you can do everything you want. So, but I wanted to update with you what I'm into at the moment. I will start with showing you what I eat during the day, because I started fixing a rather fixed schedule. I also have in this video 3 life hacks, or 3 ideas how to simplify the weight loss process, and how you can pimp up your recipes so you have more simplicity and you can enjoy it more. So let's see. We will start with breakfast. So I was always someone who was neglecting breakfast. I thought I could spare some calories and just don't eat breakfast, do intermittent fasting somehow, but this wasn't good for me at all. So there are issues for women that affect the hormone system. So now I fixed something really good, and it feels good even though I don't like the taste so much. I made a comparison of every breakfast idea I tried out before, and I will link to you to my article in the description. So what I'm having for breakfast at the moment is simply 1 deciliter of oats, plain oats, no muesli. Then I will take 250 grams of plain yogurt, and add one fruit or 1.5 of fruit, so maybe an apple or a peach or whatever is in season, strawberries, whatever is seasonal, whatever I have access to. So for the moment I have apple and peaches, but strawberries and all berries are my favorite. I mix everything, and yeah, I just have this with 1 cup of coffee, a small cup. Here is my tip number 1. This, I always take a little spoon, maybe a teaspoon, as you like, of crème fraîche into the yogurt and into this muesli, into it, and you won't believe how much this changes. You can also do it with Greek yogurt, but I choose to take plain yogurt and just add this 1 little bit of crème fraîche, and the taste will change tremendously. This is just amazing. So it won't add many calories, you only do a little bit, and your whole breakfast will change. So the oats give me the energy to kickstart the day, and then there's lunch. So lunch is the time where I try now to get my carbohydrates in. So either there's some whole wheat bread, which I try to eat as less as possible, but I do potatoes or I do rice, and there will always be a lot of vegetables and some protein. At the moment I have red bell pepper and I have tomatoes, so I will do this today. And here is my tip number 2. An omelette version. I love a high protein omelette version, and you can decide whether or not you want to eat rice with it. So just take a canned tuna and some feta cheese, some Greek feta sheep cheese, and mix it with eggs. So make an omelette out of it, and this just tastes great. There is so much taste in it of the fish and and the cheese and the eggs, and it's really filling up. It's high on protein, it's high on good fat, and very nutritious. And even my husband, who is very skeptic about fish, he loves it. So this is just great. You can add a spoonful of normal wheat flour to make it everything a little more savory. I tend not to not get my carbs higher, but this is just some awesome idea. Just try this out. So then, after eating a lot for dinner, I try to eat as less as possible, and I'm on the way of cutting out carbs for the night, because it just feels good. I'm thinking about eating maybe again some oats, because the oats juice is it's just so amazing for the organism, for the metabolism, and yeah, I think about maybe adding them. For the moment, I just try to stick in the evening with just some protein, some hard-boiled eggs, a can of tuna, maybe some slices of turkey, or anything, and maybe with some vegetables, some fresh cucumber, some tomato, and maybe and some fruit if I really want the sugary taste. So this is for my meals. I try to stick to them as much as possible, and I try to not snack very much. So for my snacks, I usually don't have a snack in the morning between breakfast and lunch, because I tend to forget. But sometimes I just have some lean proteins, be it some fresh cheese or some slices of turkey or something. But in the afternoon, because I have lots of work in the afternoon, I mostly have a snack, maybe even a bigger one. Maybe even with some carbohydrates. It depends on, because I'm not at home, and I am no longer going to willpower myself through the day. So if there's really something I need to have, I don't have any sweets, I don't have any chocolate, but if there, sometimes it happens, I have a small piece of something I would normally not eat. And I have a second coffee in the afternoon, and I try to stick to vegetables and protein as snacks mostly. So there, I try everything out. Maybe I will make a list of my best snacks once, I don't know. So this is for my nutrition, and I have another tip for you with coffee. So many of us are dependent on coffee. If you have a coffee every day, you will have at some point a dependency of it. So I've just cut down the size of my coffee cup. I had a big bowl at first, as French people have, a big bowl with lots of milk, and I cut this half to have a normal cup. And maybe I will even cut this down even further. And maybe I will change to green tea once in a while, and maybe I will cut it out fully. I don't know. I like coffee. It's not a bad thing to have, but I think it's important to have an eye on that. And my real tip is to know when to drink it. So you drink it in the morning, okay, maybe not the first thing in the morning, maybe first have breakfast, then have coffee. You can drink one in the afternoon, but don't drink it in the evening. It can really mess up your sleeping cycle and everything. Even if you're not feeling any effects, it might lead that you are not as rested. So I take care to not having any coffee after 17 p.m. or 16 p.m. So this is what I did. So the next thing is exercise. So I completely took out the pressure of myself to do exercise in the style that I don't feel I want to do. So I don't pressure myself for workouts or cardio or something, because I feel I've messed up with it also. For the moment, it's summer, it's wonderful outside. I try to go swimming at least twice a week and work with my horses at least twice a week. Every afternoon I'm outside, I'm working outside. I do hard farm work. It's maybe not the hardest work at all, but I feel I do something, and I just look that I have some exercise during the week. For the swimming, I take it more seriously. I want to enjoy summer and really work out inside the water. I don't know how this will go on in the months of autumn. I will find something new. I really want to work out, but I want to find something that I enjoy and that I know that I will continue. So this is for my summer's update in August, Eleanor's journey number 12. Overall, you see, I've changed even more things, and I'm developing more and more kindness towards myself. And this is very beneficial because I can this way work more, and just being in this feeling of my really more structured meal plan for the day, and not pressuring so much on cooking, not pressuring much on exercising, but sticking to the things I've built up over months and really making them last. This has led to me again losing weight, about 1 pound a week, but it's not much and it's fluctuating. I have to be careful, but there is some consciousness about what I'm eating now, and I've also sorted out a lot of psychological problems that were connected to food, and I started to say, no, I don't have to eat just because I'm sad. These are two different things. So I like to do videos, and I like to update here regularly, but I don't think it's worth to do it every week because there's not so much changing. Every week I will maybe update once a month or every 2 months, even as I feel if there are some real changes that I like to put down and be able to look back to them. So maybe I will do some shorter things. Maybe I will even write some short blog entries. I don't know yet. I don't want to fix everything again. But I thank you for watching, and maybe my 3 tips. So it was doing the creme fraiche, just a little spoonful into your muesli. It will change the taste forever. Second one was the omelette with the tuna and the feta cheese. It's just amazing. High protein and very nutritious and filling. And the third one was be aware of the times when you're having coffee, and be aware of drinking coffee late in the evening. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my other videos. Maybe there is something interesting for you. Check out my other channel. I opened an art channel of my design business, so you can see me drawing there. I will put all the links here in the video and in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.